everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in the league, but he just wants to win. He knows that by doing that, everything else is going to take care of itself. Kevin?
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. Taking a look at Chicago. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, Milwaukee, a few slots below them.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Ball. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Caruso in at the two-guard spot. And for the Bucks. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Holiday out there with Allen. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. And the athleticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. It should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick. And the fans, we should be happy.
Hits it from three-point range.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo has evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open.
Got to give LaVine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Antetokounmpo looking it over, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
At the line for Milwaukee, shooting one.
Free throw, no good for Portis.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes the three. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Giannis.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. Great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Vucevic finds Ball with the fadeaway. It's Chicago with another bucket. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Good.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Ball against Holiday. 1:02 left to play in the first. Off target from outside. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Took him no time at all on that one. Giannis has got 5 now.
Well, we've seen Giannis add to his game over the years, and a consistent pull-up jumper might make him unguardable.
And it's DeRozan at the elbow. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
That's good from DeRozan.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Wara checked in. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Hill in for Drew Holiday. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Hill against White. Here's Norrell. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And DeRozan kicks to White. Just 3 on the clock, and it's good on the way in.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And a hard-charging, attacking style for Giannis. He knows he'll absorb some contact along the way.
There's going to be a lot of teams that are going to come out and try to be physical with me, try to hit me, knock down to the floor. But I just got to keep my composure. I think I have great teammates that always talk to me and tell me, stay focused, stay in the game. You know, I know that I'm going to get a lot of contact, and I'm just ready for it.
And such a fierce competitor, but Giannis knows he can't afford to get into altercations with opponents.
No, too important to his team. Sometimes toughness is about keeping your composure even after the tough hits.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Dosunmu. He's out there with White. Bradley is out there with Brown. And it's McKinney in at the 4 slot. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Drew Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks.
And the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact, and refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
Pass to Connaughton. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Connaughton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. A new lineup here for the Bucks. Some changes for Chicago.
And a quick look at the numbers for Nikola Vucevic. 7th in rebounding. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Ball against Holiday. Middleton with it. 6 points for him. Six on the shot clock. For the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Ball dishes to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. for Middleton. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Middleton against DeRozan. Lets it go. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebounding, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
And time now to acknowledge what was a tremendous half of play for the Bucks.
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course, they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. There's Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he just got to hold the team. The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Back to Ball. A 3 ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
Free throw good. Portis. And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Bradley's checked in. And Portis drains both of them. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. It's made them a lot better, guys.
That's how you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, that Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Matthews comes in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jrue Holiday. And Chicago also making a switch. McKinney's checked in.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game. Played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
You're looking at the list of the NBA's top shooters from behind the arc for the past month.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Second team foul.
Here's Milwaukee now. A big stretch here going 10-2. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 19.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Back to Ball. There's a good screen. Driving in. Not going to go that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Bradley sets the pick for Levine. Over Middleton, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Milwaukee, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So for Chicago right now, we've got DeRozan, also Vucevic out there, Lonzo Ball out there with Zach LaVine, and it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. Vucevic a screen on Middleton. DeRozan passes the ball. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. No one covering.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Kick out to LaVine. Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. The pass to Vucevic. Stolen by Holiday. DeRozan against Middleton. Holiday, a screen on DeRozan. Middleton left side. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Hill. Middleton outside. He dishes it to Hill. This one for three. It's good from long range.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they played for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Round the pass to Vucevic. Over Giannis. No good off the front iron. On offense here, the Bucks. 11 unanswered points for him. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Huge, big win tonight. How did you do it?
I think we just having fun. I think guys were running to their spots, and we were able to drive the lanes and made the right pass, and we were knocking down shots. The ball was moving. We were defending. We were having fun. So that's why we got to win.
So you need to patent that formula, I guess. Congrats on the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.